Welcome to the science fiction of Edgar Allan Poe. Man, I'm getting dizzy right now, and it's time for our 12th story. Let's get this started with, yay! So our 12th story is called The System of Dr. Tarr and Professor Fether. Apparently, you're supposed to say it as Fether, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Let's get to start with. Now, here, the story is about an unnamed narrator. That narrator decides to go visit a mental hospital. Like, it's my day, and he meets the boss. And the boss like, hi! And like, I want to see your famous sewing system in work. And the guy is like, and the boss is like, oh, we don't do that anymore. Our mental patients aren't well used to it. Well, really? You guys cured almost all of your mental patients using the method. Yeah, until one of them tried to until one of the patients decided to go out and he was allowed to roam free. And since he was allowed to roam free, he decided to do one of the worst things that can ever happen. He decides that he's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to conspire to go ahead and lock all the staff inside a room so they cannot escape, and I can pretend I'm the boss and with no one else inside. And then he says, and of course, since then, the sewing method has been replaced with another system, a system loosely based on the works of Dr. Tarr and Professor Fether. And like, never heard those two names before. Nah, no wonder. They're not that well known. However, they have been shown to be effective. Really? Can I see it in action? Of course. Come here, please. Okay. Opens the door, tries to shove him in. What the hell are you doing? Help! Help! And apparently the boss, is apparently the mental patient that he was talking about. He was describing things that was happening at that hospital. And like, what? You're the mental patient? And how did you know? Now it's time to get locked up with the rest of the staff. And all of them are tarred with feathers, and they're like, oh my goodness sake, this hurts a lot. And next thing that happens is that one of the staff members are able to escape using the sewage pipe and comes out and basically frees all the staff members. And they're like, okay, finally, you freed us. How dare you? It's me. Never mind. And then they overrun the mental patient. They put him back in his place, and they reinstate the soothing system, where it includes a bunch of soothing. And then they modify it a bit. However, it's still the same. And then the guy, our main character, unknown main character, goes ahead and starts searching up their equivalent of Googling Dr. Tarr and the works of Professor Fether. However, he ends up with nothing. Interesting. So that guy was lying. I wonder what that method he was talking about, though, was. Not really interested now, but hey, can I see the soothing system in action? And that's basically the story. So what's the point of the story? The point of the story will probably be just like mental hospital. Also a very dark comedy, because things are really dark in these places. This is just a comedy, and he's probably just writing it for the dollar bills. However, there is a little hidden meaning towards it. It's also a little representation of his life. He's probably going to be a mental patient because he's starting to see things that he really shouldn't be seeing things. And a lot of other things are happening, as in the fact that, okay, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and do his own things. He has a lot of dark comedies in his story. Like, sometimes, one of them he wrote about a guy who kills his neighbor when his evil eye was not open, and then just cuts him up, and with a little dissection puts him under the floorboards. It all works out really well. And with that, there's a lot of reinstatement here too. It tells us the importance of updates. It tells us the importance of having things, and the importance of keeping order in a place. Because if there is no order in a place, you're just going to go ahead and get a really, really, really fun house. But in this case, our fun house is just a fun house for a mental patient. What would you do if you were in this situation? What would you do if you were one of those staff members? Personally, I'd be stunned, and I try to immediately breaking down the door. If no prevail, then I'll try figuring out other ways. In this case, they found the sewage system way. I probably tried to find a window. However, windows were probably locked. So, next best thing is that I'll try the sewage thing then. If that means I can leave. I mean, I'm already covered in tar and feather. So what's the best? What words can I get of that other than like being covered with poof? So that's it. Don't fake your things, don't fake your credentials, and don't create your own citations. Don't fabricate citations and get your job taken away, because that's not going to work. So I hope you guys actually did enjoy this episode. I hope to see you guys soon. And so until next time, Shannon out. Peace. Bye-bye. Wear a helmet.